Hey guys, welcome to the last video in our series on getting started with the new MPVI2 Plus. In this episode, we'll be discussing the write phase, which is my favorite phase because you get to upload those changes that you've been making. So let's get it started. All right guys, so we have connected, we've read, we've edited, and now it's time to write. But before you hit that upload button, we're going to talk about some of the things you need to do to prepare for a successful upload. So, step one, you're going to make sure the vehicle's battery is fully charged. And I don't mean it's got 10.5 or 11 volts on it, guys. And you know who I'm talking to right now because we've worked with you before for years. Everybody comes in with a good vehicle and you know what I'm talking about, that just slowly cranks over. Don't even, no, just replace the battery. Number two, laptop battery. If your laptop is less than half full, you need to have that thing charging. And also, don't be that guy that has a completely dead battery so that if you unplugged it while it was charging, it would die. That's bad. Don't be that guy either, because you know the battery is going to die and the power's going to go out while you're uploading, and it's going to be a bad day. It's just Murphy's Law or something like that. So now, if you can say for sure, vehicle's battery is good to go, laptop battery is good to go, and I know I'm ready to upload, you just have a few more things to do. So number one, leave yourself a breadcrumb trail, okay? So what does that mean? Now, in the last video, we made some changes to the Spark Advanced table, and what we're going to do is save as. Go up to File and Save As. And if you remember, we made that change because we had some knock with our supercharged Hemi here. And so we pulled 4 degrees out in order to get rid of some of that knock. Now, before you upload, you always want, like I said, leave a breadcrumb trail. So this file is going to get a new name. It's no longer download. This is going to be called upload 4 degrees less advanced. Now, you can call it anything you want, as long as it makes sense to you and you remember that that's what this file is associated with. Now, I've saved the file, and you can always go back later and use the compare feature, but just remember time is money, money is time, and so anything you can do to make sure that you have clear-cut information in front of you, it's one less thing for you to process. So you know this file, it's 4 degrees less advanced, it's ready to be uploaded. So, now we've confirmed all of our stuff's up to speed, it's good to go, voltages are good. We're going to get the key on and then we're going to hit the upload button. All right, so on our Challenger here, that's 2 presses of the ignition button. We're going to wait for it to finish its startup sequence. It's going to beep a couple times. Generally, that's 30 seconds or so, and then it's good to go for the upload. So in order to upload, we're going to click the right vehicle button. And the vehicle writer comes up. So a little pop-up shows you, okay, here's what we're going to upload to. It's a GPEC 2A, 2018 and newer Dodge. And we have some options. So we're going to hit the little drop-down arrow there. Now, the most commonly used one is going to be write calibration. And that's when you're doing things like tuning level changes. I changed a spark table or a fuel table or something like that. You can do a write entire. There is no harm in that, but it takes significantly longer as it writes the entire ECM over rather than just calibration level changes. And if you need to do a write entire, you'll know why, because there's generally some kind of a problem, or you fried an ECM and it's attempting to recover, or some reason thereof, but you would know why. So in this case, we're going to do write calibration, and then we're going to click write. Submitting requests to the HP Tuner server. So another thing to notice, before you upload, you have to be online. Some Wi-Fi has to be nearby that you can grab. So the upload process is significantly quicker than the download process. So uploading here, it thinks it's going to take about 40 seconds. And also, with the new MPVI2 Plus, there are several upload methods that we haven't really chatted about today. The first being Bluetooth. You can use the Tune Delivery Network and some other items such as tablets, the app, and of course the Bluetooth with the MPVI2 Plus in order to upload to the vehicle. But today we are physically connected to the vehicle using our USB-C cable. So we're about, let's say, 10 seconds away from completion here. So we're going to just let this finish up. And when it's done, it's going to have a sequence for us to follow, just like it did after the download. Okay, turn the ignition off, wait 10 seconds, then turn the ignition on. So turn the ignition off. We're going to count to 10. I'm silently counting to 10. Okay, so that's about 10 seconds. We're going to turn the ignition on. And then we're going to click OK. All right, so the write is now complete. We can click close. And then, of course, one more thing to note before we end this video is people generally get a little bit concerned about the dashboard when the upload is in progress. Don't touch anything. It's going to give you all sorts of weird messages, weird noises, beeps, and whatever. But the ECM is getting flashed at that point, guys. So just remember, don't touch it, don't mess with it, never interrupt an upload because you do not want to create a problem for the computer's ECM. All right, guys, so we've completed my favorite part, which is writing to the ECM, and now it's time to go take this Challenger for a spin. But before we drop the hammer and do some donuts and have some fun, I would always encourage you just to scan it one more time and make sure that you've gotten rid of that problem or you've finished that tuning step that you're after to make sure that the air fuel is good, the spark is good, there's no knock, and you're ready to go let it rip. So let's go take it for a spin, but thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on social media, and as always, stay tuned. All right, we're all done. It's time for some donuts. Wait, wrong kind of donut?